12:30 KXO, 7:32 on a Saturday morning. This is April 9th. Got some birthdays. In fact, we got a bunch of birthdays. April 9th birthdays, actress Michael Learned. I know, Michael Learned. She was the mom on the Waltons. She's 83. Actor Dennis Quaid is 68. Jimmy Tingle says he's a humorist on 60 Minutes, too. He is 67 today. I've never watched that show. Don't know how much humor he has. Restless Heart. Dave Innes, keyboardist with Restless Heart. He's 63. Talk show host Joe Scarborough. Morning Joe at 59. Either you love him or you hate him. Dr. Mark Pellegrino. He was on Dexter. He's 57. Actor model Paulina Poroskova. She likes to get unclothed now. She's 57. Actress Cynthia Nixon. Sex in the City. She's 56. I thought she was older than that back when the show was on here. Actress Keisha the Knight Pulliam. She was Rudy on The Cosby Show. She's 43, not little anymore. Charlie Hunin of Sons of Anarchy is 42. Actress Kristen Stewart, she was on Twilight, and she's been on other things as well. She's 32. Actress Ellie Fanning, she was on Because of Winn-Dixie and a lot more. She's 24. She's been around forever, and she's only 24. Lil Nas X is 23. Actor Isaac Hempstead, right? He was on the Game of Thrones. He is all of 23 years old. Those are the big shot birthdays. We got the local people coming up.
If you've got traveling in mind, well, take the KXO website with you. KXORadio.com. Local news, weather, important stuff. KXORadio.com.
Happy birthday this morning going out to Amanda Angulo, Loretta Mars, Jessica Estrada, Peggy Ramirez, Claudia Perez, Agustin Leyva, Daniel Jauregui, Elisa Santana, Jared Anchondo, Hayden Meade, Frank Marquez, J.J. Noriega, Joe Vindiola, Corey Wilson, Lloyd English, Sonia Sanchez, Sylvia Suarez, Adriana Paz, and Dominique Perez. Happy birthday to each and every one.
I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in California, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the California Interscholastic Federation and the California State Athletic Directors Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
And it is time for the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. International revulsion grows over the alleged Russian missile attack on a train station in eastern Ukraine. The death toll is now above 50. CBS's Deborah Pata.
Around 4,000 civilians were at the train station when suddenly it exploded. The strike was not only deadly, it was personal. The Russian missile inscribed with the words, "For the children."
The head of the UN Humanitarian Relief Office has now visited Ukraine, including some areas where Russian troops are alleged to have killed civilians as they withdrew. Agency spokesman Jens Lerke says Russia is to a great extent still in control of what happens in Ukraine.
There is, frankly speaking, fairly little that we can do about where the fighting goes, apart from insisting on the protection of civilians.
CBS News special report. I'm Christopher Cruz.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. An effort is underway in the state to change the definition of a work week. Alex Stone reports on legislation that has been introduced in Sacramento.
A new bill would change the definition of a work week from 40 hours to 32 hours, making a normal work week Monday through Thursday for any company with over 500 employees.
San Jose police are hoping the public can help provide information leading to the driver of a pickup truck that killed 2 women in a crosswalk near a middle school. Sergeant Christian Garamillo says the driver will face felony charges.
This person is responsible for the death of 2 people, innocent people that were in the crosswalk, and not only did it strike them, he also fled.
There have been 14 outbreaks of COVID in L.A. County schools as of April 5th, that weeks after mask mandates were lifted. And an L.A. County Sheriff's deputy has been arrested for allegedly having sex with a child under the age of 14. Deputy Sean Essex was arrested. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And you've been listening to the latest World and California news headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West Ayton Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Service of Quick Lane El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at the El Centro Motors in Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Kxo Unified School District has an acting superintendent. District Board named Dr. Brian Thurman, currently the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources and Risk Management, to serve in the superintendent's position while the board searches for the next permanent superintendent. Dr. Thurman will fill the void left when Superintendent Carlos R. Gonzalez resigned and took a position with the Imperial County Office of Education. The board is working with the firm Education Support Services to gather community input through community forums and gather input on the hiring of the next permanent superintendent. U.S. citizen wanted by Riverside County authorities was arrested Wednesday afternoon. 30-year-old man was driving on Interstate 8 when Border Patrol agents stopped his car. A search of the car discovered a 12-gauge shotgun, an unregistered 9mm pistol, 2 BB guns, a loaded 9mm magazine, and 3 boxes of ammunition. Agents also found out the man had an active warrant issued by the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. He was turned over to the Imperial County Sheriff's Office. Passenger in the car, 34-year-old Mexican citizen, a lawfully admitted permanent resident, was released without charges.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And what's going on today? Well, a child safety seat inspection event is being held as we speak. Imperial County Public Health Department, California Highway Patrol, and First 5 Imperial are hosting the event in the parking lot of the County Health Department on Broadway in El Centro. Certified child passenger safety technicians are offering car seat inspections and education if a seat is found to be expired, damaged, or not the right size for a child. It will be destroyed, and an appropriate car seat will be provided and installed at no cost to parents or caregivers. The event started at 7 a.m. and is going on right now. City of Imperial is partnering with Autism Support of Imperial County. They are hosting the inaugural Autism Awareness Fair. It'll be held this afternoon. The event is presented in partnership with San Diego Regional Center, Imperial Police Department, Friends of Imperial Parks, Libraries on the Spectrum, and the Faith and Wellness Fitness. James Gonzalez, president of the Autism Support of Imperial County, says the purpose of the event is to bring awareness of the resources available to families who are living with autism. He said they want the community to know they are there for them. There's also a lot of fun going on. They've got Easter egg hunt. They've got the Easter bunny out there. They've got the water park will be open for everybody. Starts at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And in El Centro, their events, they have 3 events returning, and they will all be on the same day. Today, the city of El Centro is hosting an Easter egg hunt, ice cream social, and a movie in the park. It'll be at Buckland Park in El Centro from 6 to 10 p.m. Movie will be in Canto. There will be a kids zone, photo opportunities with the character Maribel and the Easter Bunny, face painting, food vendors, and a whole lot more. If you need more information, contact the City of El Centro Parks and Recreation. If not, just head on over there from 6 to 10 p.m. tonight. That's it. That's page 1 of the local news, brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane serves all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is time for local news, page 2, and the weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. The City of Yuma Fire Department quickly extinguished an early morning brush fire Friday. The fire was reported just after 5 a.m. Friday in the West Wetlands Park along the Colorado River. Fire personnel took about an hour to contain and control the blaze. An estimated 1 acre was involved. Cause of the fire remains under investigation. And an El Centro woman was reported missing. El Centro police were called Sunday evening. Caller said 20-year-old Salma Vega had posted goodbyes on social media, and it was feared that she was suicidal. A search was initiated but ended after the 20-year-old's vehicle was located on the Pine Valley Bridge that same night. Fears were confirmed Monday morning after a female body was located in the ravine under the bridge. Thursday, the San Diego County Medical Examiner identified the body as that of Salma Vega. County has accepted a large grant. It is from the California State Library. $1 million grant will fund the startup and maintenance costs of the Link Plus system for all public libraries in the county through 2024. Link Plus is a union of catalogs of shared holdings between about 70 libraries in the Western Pacific region, allowing cardholders to borrow from any of them. The funds will also also go towards developing and implementing a student access card program at select schools in underserved areas such as Nyland, Salton City, and Westmoreland. It will give students access to digital resources and in-library services. We're going to take a look at the weather in just a minute.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
The high temperature yesterday, 97 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 57. National Weather Service says well above normal temperatures in the mid-90s to right around 100 will continue across the lower deserts today. An uptick in breeziness can also be expected. A cooling trend begins on Sunday and continues through Tuesday as a series of weather systems move through the western states. This will also mean windy conditions at times for multiple days in a row. Lighter winds and a warming trend are expected Wednesday through Friday. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies, highs right near 100, with a south wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 62. West to southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Coming south after midnight, winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 93. Southeast wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies Sunday night. Overnight lows around 60 with a west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 87, west to south 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour on Monday. And right now we are looking at 63 degrees, 29% the relative humidity. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Masters 2022 underway today. Today, world number 1 Scotty Scheffler was a 5-shot lead heading into this morning's Augusta National Golf Club. Tiger Woods still in the pack. He shot a 74 and made the cut, so he's got at least one more day to go. And Major League Baseball will have updates throughout the day, by the way, on the Masters tournament. The baseball scoreboard: Yankees beat the Red Sox 6-5 in 11 innings. Tigers got by the White Sox 5-4. Phillies over the Athletics 9-5. Rays beat the Orioles 2-1. Dodgers over the Rockies 5-3. Mariners defeated the Twins 2-1. It was the Giants over the Marlins 6-5. Vivian's going to be very happy. Mets over the Nationals 7-3. Blue Jays beat the Rangers 10-8. Braves got by the Reds 7-6. It was the Astros over the Angels 13-6. And the Padres, their new pitcher, Sean Manet, He did very well, thank you. He shut out the Diamondbacks 3-0. The Brewers and the Cubs, that game was postponed. We'll take a look at the NBA in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in the NBA, on the scoreboard, it was the Bucks over the Pistons, 131-101. Knicks got by the Wizards, 114-92. Nets beat the Cavaliers, 118-107. The Raptors beat the Rockets 117-115. Heat over the Hawks 113-109. Hornets got by the Bulls 133-117. Bulls are not very happy. It was the Mavericks over the Trailblazers 128-78. The Suns beat the Jazz 111-105. Lakers finally won a game. They beat the Thunder 120-101. That could be too little too late. And tennis, reigning champion Christian Guerin beats Taylor Fritz to reach the semifinals in the clay court championship. Belinda Bencic beat out number 2 seed Paula Badosa to reach the Charleston Open semifinals. And Boris Becker, tennis great Boris Becker, may be going to jail. He's been found guilty in a bankruptcy trial. He was hiding assets, and that is a jailable offense, and he could be sentenced to jail. He very well could be. Clemson Tigers coach in college football, Dabo Swinney, he says there needs to be a complete blow-up of college football. Apparently, Dabo is not happy. In boxing, the Triple G, he rocked Ryota Murata to unify the middleweight titles. That moves him closer to a third Canelo Alvarez fight. Possible. I don't know what's going to happen. New York Mets Francisco Lindor doubts the Nationals' Steve Cishek intentionally hit him with a pitch, but that didn't stop the brawl. He was probably the only one that didn't think it was intentional. The Mets batters, 4 of them got hit by pitches from the Nationals. That cleared the benches, and there was a bit of a melee. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And your financial news and weather is brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. U.S. stocks on Friday notched losses for the week as investors braced for a tighter monetary policy from the Federal Reserve, and both the S&P 500 and NASDAQ pulled back from 3 consecutive weeks of gains. Dow Jones Industrial Average climbed to 137.55 points, or 0.4%, to 34,721.12, while the S&P 500 dipped 0.27% to 4488.28. NASDAQ composite fell 1.34% to 13,711. All major averages declined for the week, with the S&P 500 closing down 1.27%, NASDAQ at 3.86%. The Dow dipped 0.28% week to date, hitting back-to-back weekly declines. That's a look at financial news. We've got your weather coming up.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 97 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 57. National Weather Service says well above normal temperatures in the mid-90s to right around 100 will continue across the lower deserts today. An uptick in breeziness can also be expected. A cooling trend begins on Sunday and continues through Tuesday as a series of weather systems move through the western states. This will also mean windy conditions at times for multiple days in a row. Lighter winds and a warming trend are expected Wednesday through Friday. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies, highs right near 100, with a south wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 62. West to southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Coming south after midnight, winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 93. Southeast wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies Sunday night. Overnight lows around 60 with a west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 87. West to southwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour on Monday. And your financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
The Hour, your home for original reporting. I'm Christopher Cruz in Washington. Russian troops have tucked tail and withdrawn from the capital of Ukraine and other cities and the suburbs, but that doesn't mean they've given up the fight for Ukraine. CBS's Deborah Patta.
The Russians may have lost the battle for Kyiv, but they are redoubling their efforts along the eastern front in a bid to seize Donbass. Ukrainian officials have been warning residents to flee the area, which is why so many civilians had gathered at this rail station in a bid to board trains to safety before this latest attack.
The death toll from that horrific attack by a suspected Russian missile has now risen to more than 50. 2 men tried on charges of a bizarre plot to kidnap Michigan's governor have been found not guilty. Jurors couldn't reach a verdict on charges against 2 other men. CBS News correspondent Adriana Diaz.
Prosecutors failed to convince the entire jury that the men were guilty. Brandon Caserta and Dan Harris, the only defendant to take the stand, were found not guilty. The jury was deadlocked on all counts for Adam Fox and Barry Croft Jr. Prosecutors painted them as the ringleaders, hell-bent on enacting a second civil war. But the defense said the real masterminds were FBI informants, who they say encouraged the kidnapping conversations.
Fox and Croft could be retried. The SpaceX Falcon 9 Dragon Endeavour has arrived at the International Space Station.
Dragon, SpaceX, on the big loop, contact and soft capture complete, attenuation in progress.
The Endeavour's 3 paying crew members will spend 8 days on board the space station, doing research and talking to people on the ground before a targeted splashdown off the coast of Florida. He's well behind the leader, but Tiger Woods is still in the running at the Masters in Augusta. CBS's Jim Axelrod is there.
It didn't start out particularly well for Tiger Woods Friday afternoon, bogeying 4 of his first 5 holes.
There were so many things that were not going my way, and it was partly the conditions and partly me.
But he rallied, keeping his streak alive of making every cut in every Masters he's played as a professional.
The Idaho Supreme Court has temporarily blocked a new state law that would ban abortions after about 6 weeks of pregnancy. The law allows people who would have been family members to sue doctors who perform abortions after cardiac activity is detected in the embryo. Last month, Idaho became the first state to enact a law modeled on the Texas law that bans abortions after about 6 weeks. Idaho's High Court ruled in a lawsuit brought by Planned Parenthood. The ruling means the law won't go into effect later this month. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? Would you notice the 16-year-old boy who got his first job?
Not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters.
Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials: a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
More than 2 years of social distancing have led many people down a deep, dark hole, one that's proving tough to climb out of.
We're facing this critical mental health tsunami.
Harvard behavioral social scientist Arthur Brooks believes mixed messages about masking, distancing, and working and learning from home have generated a culture of fear.
About 9.5% of people under ordinary circumstances show signs of clinical depression in the United States. Like now, it's high 20s.
He says relying on Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, and social media perpetuates social isolation that can lead to physiological damage.
One of the things that it does is that it impairs the executive function of the brain.
If your greatest urge is to ball up on the couch with a pint of ice cream and watch Netflix,
get up, go out, call a friend, see people.
Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Actor Kevin Spacey asking a judge to throw out a sex abuse lawsuit filed by a lawyer who says he was abused by Spacey in the 1980s. He says it was false. Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
Let's add a little red right there. Hey, we'll be right with you.
For Bianca's Flower Shop, spring orders and Mother's Day are a tricky arrangement.
Hey, can I get help repotting this fiddle leaf?
She needs to put the pedal to the metal and find more florists.
We're running low on daisies. How does that even happen?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? Would you notice the 16-year-old boy who got his first job?
Not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters.
Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
AM 1230.
I'm George. I'm George.
KXO. 1230.